The neon-soaked streets of Neo-Tokyo pulse with electric life, rain cascading down in sheets of liquid light. A lone figure cuts through the downpour, their sleek black jacket glistening under the harsh glow of holographic billboards. This is Courier Zero, her face obscured by a glowing blue visor, determination etched into every line of her slim frame. A countdown clock on her wrist flashes an ominous red, each passing second bringing her closer to an unknown deadline. Zero vaults over a rusted barrier, her boots splashing through puddles that reflect the city's gaudy neon palette. The camera pans low, capturing her fluid movements as she races across rain-slicked rooftops. Suddenly, a burst of gunfire erupts from the shadows. Zero ducks, narrowly avoiding a hail of bullets that shatter a nearby neon sign. The pursuing figures emerge from the mist. Corporate enforcers, their cybernetic implants glinting menacingly in the moonlight. Zero's heart pounds, a mixture of fear and adrenaline coursing through her veins. With a graceful leap, she launches herself across a dizzying gap between buildings. The camera zooms out, revealing the vast urban sprawl below. A maze of towering skyscrapers and cramped alleyways stretching to the horizon. Zero lands hard, rolling to absorb the impact before sprinting onward. A voice crackles through her neural implant. Zero, you've got company. 3 hostiles closing in fast. The courier's jaw clenches, her resolve hardening. She can't fail this mission, not when so much is at stake. Diving into a narrow alley, Zero weaves through a tangle of cables and steam vents. The enforcers are relentless, their heavy footfalls echoing off graffiti-covered walls. She spots an escape route, a maintenance hatch leading to the city's vast underground network. As Zero wrenches open the hatch, a stray bullet grazes her arm. She winces, pain flaring through her body, but there's no time to dwell on it. With a final glance at her pursuers, she plunges into the darkness below. The scene shifts abruptly. Zero emerges into a cavernous space beneath the city, lit by the eerie glow of bioluminescent fungi. Ancient machinery hums all around her, the forgotten arteries of a metropolis built atop its own ruins. She pauses, catching her breath, the countdown on her wrist now flashing an angry orange. A low rumble echoes through the tunnels. Zero tenses, her hand instinctively reaching for the weapon concealed beneath her jacket. From the shadows emerges a massive figure, half man, half machine. This is the Gearhead, a notorious information broker with more circuitry than flesh. You're cutting it close, kid, the Gearhead growls, his voice a metallic rasp. You got the package? Zero nods, reaching into her jacket to produce a small, pulsing data cube. Relief washes over her features, visible even behind the visor. It wasn't easy, she says, her voice tight with exhaustion. Corp security is getting tighter every day. The Gearhead's cybernetic eye whirs as he scans the cube. This is it, he mutters, a note of awe in his synthetic voice. The key to bringing down the whole rotten system. A distant explosion rocks the cavern, dust and debris raining down from above. Zero's head snaps towards the sound, her body tensing once more. They found us, she hisses. Go, the Gearhead commands, his massive frame already moving to block the tunnel entrance. I'll hold them off. Get that data to the Resistance. It's our only chance. Zero hesitates for a moment, torn between duty and loyalty, but the urgency of her mission wins out. With a nod of gratitude, she turns and sprints deeper into the labyrinth of tunnels. The camera follows Zero as she navigates the twisting underground passages. Water drips from rusted pipes, creating an eerie rhythm that matches her rapid footsteps. The air grows thick with steam, obscuring her vision and adding to the claustrophobic atmosphere. Suddenly, the tunnel opens into a vast chamber. Ancient subway tracks stretch into the darkness, long abandoned by the city above. Zero pauses, her breath coming in ragged gasps as she surveys her surroundings. The countdown on her wrist has shifted to a deep, pulsing purple. Time is running out. A flicker of movement catches her eye. From the shadows emerges a sleek hover bike, its chrome surface reflecting the dim light. Zero allows herself a small smile. Her escape vehicle, right where it was promised. As she mounts the bike, the ground trembles. The enforcers have breached the underground, their heavy footsteps growing louder by the second. Zero revs the engine, the bike's anti-grav systems humming to life. With a burst of speed, she launches down the abandoned tracks. The tunnel becomes a blur of rusted metal and crumbling concrete. Behind her, muzzle flashes illuminate the darkness as the enforcers open fire. Zero weaves between ancient support pillars, sparks flying as stray bullets ricochet off the bike's frame. Her heart races, but her hands remain steady on the controls. She's so close to completing her mission, she can't fail now. The tunnel ahead is bathed in an otherworldly blue glow. Zero's eyes widen as she realizes what lies before her. A shimmering energy barrier. The last line of defense between the underground and the city proper. There's no time to slow down. Zero grits her teeth and guns the engine, pushing the bike to its limits. The barrier looms larger, crackling with barely contained power. At the last possible moment, Zero activates a device on her wrist. The barrier flickers, a small opening appearing just as Zero reaches it. She shoots through the gap, the energy field snapping closed behind her with a thunderous crack. The enforcers are left behind, trapped in the underground labyrinth. Zero emerges onto the rain-slick streets of Neo-Tokyo, her bike weaving through startled pedestrians and autonomous vehicles. The neon-drenched cityscape stretches before her, a maze of towering skyscrapers and holographic advertisements. As she races towards her destination, Zero allows herself a moment of hope. The data she carries could change everything. Expose the corruption at the heart of the megacorporations, give power back to the people. For the first time in years, there's a chance for real change. The camera pans out, revealing the full scope of the sprawling metropolis. Zero's bike becomes a tiny speck of light, weaving through the urban canyons. In the distance, a massive structure looms, the headquarters of the resistance movement. Just as it seems Zero has reached safety, a shadow falls over the city. The camera tilts upward, revealing a sight that sends a chill down her spine. Thousands of sleek black ships descend from the clouds, their hulls emblazoned with corporate logos. Zero's grip tightens on the handlebars. The real battle, it seems, is only just beginning. As the first explosions light up the night sky, she races towards an uncertain future. The fate of the city, and perhaps the world, resting in her hands.